It's very early in the morning. I've been playing, I've been cracking on. We've got a live com. So first off, again, we are going to focus on the league, and we did discuss how it was almost impossible that we wouldn't become league champions for the first time with Barcelona, and we did it. So after that live com against Real Madrid, we beat Mallorca, then Cordoba, before we did actually lose 5-2 to Sevilla. Yeah, not the best. First defeat of the season, and we conceded 5. It becomes another, yeah, you can see it further down. We then won quite a few games in a row. The Malaga game was where we won the league title with Patreon named member Danny Finshu on the score sheet. Quite nicely to see that. Quite nice to see that it's early in the morning, okay? Be nice. We then drew against Las Palmas. It's like a hangover from being league champions, before we then lost 2-1 to Real Sociedad. We also lost to Atletico Madrid 4-0, sorry. We did win back-to-back games to win the league title, but we've had a few issues. So first off, league champions, 103 points. First time in this whole game that Barcelona have actually won La Liga, so God say I'm really pleased with that we were the ones to be able to do it. It does obviously confirm that we will be leaving at the end of the season. Don't know where to yet. There's no jobs looking like they're going to be available, so we'll see what happens. You can see here, Saka finished top assists in the league. Mark finished second on goals. Kamada for Real Madrid ended up getting 42 goals, so 28-year-old. Fair play to him. They paid 73 million for him. Maybe we should have looked at him. I did see him linked to them, but just ignored it. Starting to look like a bit of a stupid decision. Blanco got top assists as well. He's got a year left on his contract. Wasn't interested in speaking mid-time, so could we end up taking him with us wherever we go? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But league champions in the final season, yes please. In terms of the Copa del Rey, we beat Real Madrid 2-1 in the second game. Butler and Manny on the score sheet. Then we won our first Copa del Rey as Barcelona manager with a 92nd minute Lamine Yamal winner, which saw us win the domestic treble of the Super Cup, the Copa del Rey, and La Liga. Oh yes, I'm very pleased with that. And finally, the live com, you guessed what it was going to be. We are into the Champions League final. So we beat Fiorentina in the round 16, 2-0, and then a 5-1 in the second leg, so us go through 7-1 on aggregate. Then played another Spanish team in Villarreal, beat them 3-1 away, before a heavily rotated side drew 1-0 with them. And then we played Bayern Munich, where we beat them 4-0 at home, Finshu, an own goal, Mark and Emmerich, and then 2-1 away with Emmerich and Mark. Emmerich is actually out injured for the final against Premier League champions Arsenal in today's live com. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the Champions League final first, then recap the players, how I think it's gone, etc. We also have a youth intake to look at and stuff like that, but we'll do that after the Champions League final. So first off, Fort is back to come in a right back. Emmerich is out, so I think what we're going to do, there's a couple of players because I did rotate a little bit in the last match, so I'm just make sure our team's looking right here. I think we're gonna go with Blanco, Emery, Bernal, and Mercier. Emery also at the end of next season wants to explore his options. Fort and Saka wing backs, Manny, Gavi, Yamal, Butler, and Mark. Can Gavi coming back to the club, his first season back, after we signed him on free transfer and his contract from Liverpool run out? He's won the domestic treble. Can he also go and win the Champions League? I mean, that would be mad. If we can leave Barcelona by winning every trophy possible in our final season with them, you think where we started in the Bulgarian second tier with no qualifications, and we've now ended up being in this position of being able to win a clean sweep in this final season with Barcelona, before moving to England and trying to conquer that nation. Right, Gavi now. Come on. Goes back to Bernal. Bernal to Mercier. He's going to go back to Blanco. Blanco to Mercier. He's going to go inside to Bernal, to Gavi. Oh, that's a bad pass forward. Intercepted. Counter-attack opportunity for Arsenal. They've slowed the pace down, not a counter-attack any longer. More just them passing it around. So, Sadone, to Aguilar, to Derfinger. I don't know a lot of the Arsenal players, obviously, at this point, so you have to bear with me. Gomez, down the right-hand side for Arsenal. Floats it in, back post, off the post, and Fort gets it away. But the first big chance does fall to Arsenal. We are just going to give an encouragement shout. Gavi with the corner here. Puts it in. Mark was front post. Doesn't get to. Mercia, though, wins the header. And it looks like it is wide, yeah. For a second, I thought it was going to hit the bar and maybe drop down, but it didn't. We are 30 minutes in now. I'm going to give a fire-up shout. Doesn't always work. Doesn't look like it worked this time. Still have faith at some point in Football Manager it might actually work. Right, Bernal goes forward to Manny. Goes out wide to Saka, but Saka doesn't get to it. Obviously playing against his boyhood club in this Champions League final. Come on. Zidane. To Antoni. Yeah, that guy. To Ruiz. Goes back. Come on. It's a very even game at the minute. Gomez down the right hand side again. He's already put one good ball in. Ball across. Oh, and we do get it away. A couple of blocks there, and Butler is the man to clear it in the end. Finalists played in Dortmund, by the way. 65,500 fans. Rostein plays it back. Back to Rostein again. Back in the midfield, in the defence, sorry. Back to the keeper. Are Arsenal going to get one more opportunity before half-time here, or is it going to fall to us? Kobe Mainoo goes forward to Stakic. To Vertes, back to Mainoo. Down the left-hand side now, the first time down the left-hand side for Arsenal. Vertes. They do actually get it in. Kobe Mainoo, and it is saved by Blanco. Come on, please, step up now. Step up. Gomez with the corner. Puts the corner in. Do we get it away? Mercy wins the first header, but they do get the second ball. But Manny now gets it away. Lamine Yamal had a chance, but he just didn't get to the first ball. Look like we're going to go in half-time at 0-0. I'm going to say we're not good enough. And they all look very fired up about that. In terms of substitutions, by far, our strongest players are on the pitch. By far. I think for now we'll go out as it is. The only reason changes would happen is like Finchu for Fort. If we struggle in legs-wise, Finchu obviously with double figures of assists this season. Also Gavi, if his legs are struggling, Valde comes on in centre mid. Again, offers that hard work and tackling central midfielder just to win that ball back for us to counter from. Come on. 60 minutes in now. Fitness-wise, most players are doing alright. Butler maybe is the one we need to look at replacing. But let's see here. Saka with the throw-in to Gavi. Back to Saka, to Gavi. He's going to go back to Mercia. He's going to go across to Emery. Into Gavi. Gavi loses it, but Yamal picks it up. Down the line to Saka against his boyhood club. Puts it across and we go 1-0 up. And the man I was looking at taking off in Butler puts us 1-0 up in the Champions League final. Oh my days. Do we still look at taking him off? I do think we do, just due to his legs. And I think we bring on academy players Saws to play the last 20 minutes. 16 years old still. But feature quite a lot of times this season. Coming on in Champions League final now, I don't see an issue there. The next change will be, as I said, Gavi due to the legs. And having that hard-working player in the middle. So Valde's going to come on there. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring on Finchu at... I think we're going to bring on Finchu at right back and move Fort over just because Saka really is struggling fitness-wise. And he's on a yellow. There's always that risk that a tired player puts a tired tackle in and then you get a red card. I'm thinking we're going to switch to the more defensive tactic after this highlight. So Lamine Yamal now. It's intercepted. A counter-attack opportunity for Arsenal now. Emery, though, wins it. And Valde doesn't quite get to it. Come on, Valde. Yes, he does intercept. And goes inside now to Mercia. That's forward to Marnie, back to Bernal. Right hand side now to Finchu, to Manny. Goes across to Finchu. Finchu goes past his man very easily. Floats it in the Mark. Mark with the header is just over, but a good effort from Finchu. And you see, Finchu is such a good player on the fullback position. He's played a few games in central mid this season, but as a fullback, what a player. I'm going to bring on Godset, I think, and we'll probably take off Manny for academy player Pla, mainly again due to legs, fresh legs in central midfield. Hopefully to see us over the line here. With 2 minutes to go in the Champions League final, 19-year-old Jack Butler from Wales, Welsh international, has won us the Champions League for our second time in 4 seasons at Barcelona. We have won every trophy possible in this season. We have won every trophy possible. Oh my days. I'm over the moon with this. I'm over the moon with how we've done in this season. Get in there. We are Champions League winners again. Congratulations, what a win. Clean sheet. 3 clean sheets in a row, by the way. I'm delighted. Well done. Well done. Yeah. So a lot of money coming in. Payouts there, obviously. 47 million paid out. We actually end the season in the red. Mainly due to the fact we just paid out 82 million in bonuses this season. Oh no, this month. Glad I'm sneaking out at this point. We have to go to competition screen, don't we? So we won La Liga. We won the Friendly Cup. That's the big one. We won the Champions League. We won the Copa del Rey. We won the Super Cup. It's absolutely mad. When you look 5 competition wins, Super Cup, Johan Gamper, La Liga, Champions League, and Copa del Rey, to give us, 1, 3, 6, 11 trophies in 4 seasons at Barcelona, resulting in a first place, our second league title as a manager after winning the league with Austria Wien and then going off to the next thing. We've now won the league with Barcelona, and we're going to go off to the next thing. So, first off, let's have a look through the youth first. So, first off, intake. We did bring in some good players to continue the development of this club. Emil comes in very decent-looking left winger stroke striker. Got a left back who I actually do really like. I think this kid could be a very, very good left back. I would actually like to try to take him with us wherever we go. Then we've got a right back here who, again, looks okay. Some decent attributes. Juan Anton, a left winger who has some potential. And the final one probably to look at is this winger who, he looks okay. So in terms of our youth team, so if we go to the fixtures, our youth team won the Under-19 Division 1 final. And I'm absolutely delighted with that. Back-to-back, beating Cadiz in the final. It's just insane. With Nowak, by the way, getting 21 assists this season after coming in from Ajax for 6.5. He's developing. Again, we're leaving some very good talent at this club. So the Under-19s has looked really strong this season. Our B team has ended up finished. Well, we've got 1 game left, but we're in 7th at the minute. Could technically go up to 5th, but we're not going to regain the league title, which is a bit upsetting. Couple of players to quickly look at then. Alex has ended up being capped by Slovakia after going back to CSKA on loan. He's also picked up 3 goals in 13 games for them. Also, Rod, we've ended up sending out on loan because the loan came in. I thought we'd get him some good football. 2 stats, 8 sub appearances is a bit upsetting. He probably could have featured that much for the B team, to be honest. But he's gone and got some top-level football back in Slovakia, so we do wish him well there. And Stan, who's been on loan, didn't start a single game, but 8 sub appearances, no goals, no assists. Probably should have stayed at the B team as well. In terms of our first team, then, we are ending with some quality players. So Mark, 38 goals. Lamine Yamal, 32. Emric with 21. 14 for Butler. Saka with 11. And then 7, 7, 6, etc. Assist-wise, 31 assists for Saka. Over 30 assists. Finchu picking up 13. Lamine Yamal with 11, Gavi with 11, Emmerich with 10. But all in all, this team has been superb. The adjustment to play such a ball-playing tactic in this season has worked wonders, winning every single trophy we entered. The 3 ball-playing defenders, with 2 of them being actual central midfielders, really has made us just such a good team and such a good team to watch. We've got some talent, some players I would love to take with me. I would probably say 99% of them. The only likes of Saka, who's 35 now, put me off taking players like that with me. But I don't know where we're going to go. So I've said I want to go to England. So this is how the English League is finished, with Southampton, Swansea and Bournemouth going down. But at the minute, there is no jobs available in the top flight. If we go to staff, job security, and we go to, there's a couple popped up, but let's just, so Premier League, there's only one, and that's Southampton. And they've just been relegated. Well, I don't think we should be going to the Championship after winning the Champions League, do you? But in terms of here, you can see not a single Premier League club is currently insecure, except relegated Bournemouth. And again, I don't think we should be going to a relegated side. But I do think the time to leave and move on from Barcelona has come. I think when we look at our profile, so in terms of games played now, 638 games as a manager, 402 wins, 97 draws, 139 defeats, 63% win completion. We have won 16 trophies as a manager, finished second 9, runners up, and bronze once. And yeah, it's just insane. The attribute rise, the reputation rise, the quality and ability rise of this manager. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And we have been massively successful with Barcelona. Massively successful. This final season with Neffy Trophy is insane. It almost makes it exciting to know that in the next episode, you guys and me have no idea where we will be. But let me tell you, next episode will be a new club.